So in previous lessons, we have gone over what the 14 points are, why Woodrow Wilson wanted to initiate them, and how they could potentially be related to the start of World War I. So we're going to actually take a look, and you'll be working with your partner to analyze these points further. So we'll do the first one together so you have an idea how you should be kind of filling in your Cornell notes, so make sure that you do have those available to you. So we're going to fill the top out first, put your name on, and lesson we can put down 14 points. We put today's date. And if you want, you can put down the class U.S. History 2. Alright, so we'll take a look at the 14 points on the left side of the screen here. Notice we are using our Smart Shot editor, so we can do some annotation on the actual document. We're going to focus on the first 5 points for now. So let's start out by kind of blocking those ones off so we know just to focus on these ones for now. And specifically, we'll take a look at number 1, point number 1. So it says, open covenants of peace, openly arrived at, after which there shall be no private international understandings of any kind, but diplomacy shall proceed always frankly and in the public view. So first off, we probably want to note some of the words that we may not be familiar with. So covenant could be a word we may want to highlight. And some important phrases that we may want to also take note of, I think, would be private international understanding. So it's a little messy. Let's try that one more time. Okay. And public view. Alright, so first, we'll definitely want to set this up now. So point number 1. And some important details to know. Let's see what covenant means, since we are not sure. So we're going to look that up. We should note definition. So it is an agreement. Agree, especially by lease, deed, or other legal contract. So let's write down that this is an agreement. Alright, so we know that point 1 is focusing on agreements, and specifically, in this case, it is going to be peace. Right over here. Okay. Private international understandings. Well, if we think back to our main causes of World War I, we know that there's militarism, alliances, imperialism, and nationalism. So, we're talking about private international understandings, and also we're talking about diplomacy in the public view. If we're talking about our main causes, this is most likely related to the numerous secret alliances that were formed previously before World War II started. So we could probably make that assumption right here. Most likely dealing with alliances. And how do we know that this is so? Well, we can start asking questions over here. We know point 1 deals with secret alliances, but how do we know this? And so we're going to want to maybe put in quotations here. Diplomacy, public view, private international understandings. This we could most likely attribute to those secret treaties. So notice, what is point 1 saying? So we want to have open covenants of peace that are openly arrived at, no private international understanding. So basically what Wilson is saying is, look, secret alliances caused World War I, therefore, what is Wilson saying? We'll make that another question. What is Wilson saying about secret alliances? And we can answer it right over here. Wilson does not want secret alliances formed, and stresses that in point 1. So this is the sort of method you want to really use as you're going through the points with your partner over here. Now, the beginning ones are a little easier because you know that you are focusing solely on the main causes. The other ones, as we have said in the previous lessons, are related a little more to the boundaries, which is fine, but you need to make sure we understand why this boundary change is significant. Think about what was happening in these areas before World War I, what countries were involved, so you're going to have to go back in your notes to check that. Alright? So, let us begin.